So many men quietly put up with urinary discomfort, chronic inflammation, and even a rising concern about prostate cancer without realizing that a major drivers can be what's on their plate. After seeing firsthand how poor eating habits wear down men's health, it's time to sound the alarm. There's a common normal-looking way of eating that may be damaging your prostate little by little. Certain everyday foods can ignite inflammation, interfere with hormone balance, and set the stage for abnormal prostate enlargement. The worst part is that many of these items show up in typical daily meals, disguised as harmless, acceptable choices. In this video, you'll learn the 5 biggest enemies of prostate health foods you should steer clear of if you want to protect your body and reduce future problems. What you eat can either work for you or against you. And as someone who specializes in this area, I'm going to lay out the facts, whether they're easy to hear or not. If your goal is to support your prostate, avoid ongoing discomfort, and live with better quality of life, stay with me until the end, because this could change the way you protect your health from here on out. Let's get started. Number 5, processed meats. Coming in at number 5, processed meat sausages, bacon, hot dogs, and deli slices. They're engineered for long shelf life and stronger flavor, but that convenience can take a serious toll on your health. These products commonly contain preservatives such as nitrites and nitrates to maintain color and delay spoilage. The problem is that research suggests these chemicals can convert into harmful compounds in the body, raising cancer risk, including prostate cancer. Processed meats are also loaded with sodium, which can increase blood pressure, promote fluid retention, and burden the kidneys and urinary tract. Because the prostate is closely connected to urinary function, added stress and inflammation in this system can make urination harder and increase infection risk. There's also the fat profile to consider. Many processed meats are high in saturated fats and may contain trans fats, both of which can elevate bad cholesterol and fuel chronic inflammation. That ongoing inflammation is strongly associated with prostate problems such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and even cancer. If processed meats are a regular part of your routine, it's time to rethink that habit. A smarter move is switching to fresh, natural protein sources like chicken, fish, eggs, and lean beef. Better yet, cook at home, make your own burgers with quality ground beef and simple natural seasonings. You'll cut out industrial additives and regain control over what you're putting into your body. One more point, frequent intake of processed meats may interfere with the body's production of key male hormones like testosterone, which can affect prostate function over time. Men who reduce processed meats and return to a more natural diet often see better hormonal balance and a lower risk of prostate issues. If you're serious about protecting your prostate, eliminating processed meats is a powerful first step. Number 4, excessive dairy intake. At number 4, consuming too much dairy. Milk, cheese, and yogurt are often marketed as healthy, but in large amounts they may become a genuine concern for men's prostate health. One major reason is IGF-1, an insulin-like growth factor found naturally in milk. Research links higher IGF-1 levels in the body to increased cell growth, which is associated with a greater risk of prostate cancer. Dairy also contains naturally occurring hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. When intake is excessive, these hormones may interfere with male hormonal balance, encouraging inflammation and abnormal growth of prostate tissue, especially in men with a family history or genetic tendency toward prostate problems. Casein, a primary milk protein, is another factor. In some people, it can provoke inflammation. If you're sensitive, your prostate may feel the impact through urinary discomfort, more nighttime trips to the bathroom, or a persistent pressure on the bladder. If those symptoms sound familiar, reducing dairy may help ease them. If you love milk, cheese, and yogurt, there are healthier swaps. Plant-based milks like almond oat and coconut are solid alternatives lighter free of animal hormones and less likely to trigger inflammation. Yogurts made from soy or coconut can also work well, offering good nutrition and supporting gut health, which can benefit overall well-being, including prostate function. And if you still want cheese, choose simpler, lower fat, less processed options like ricotta or cottage cheese and keep portions moderate. For yogurt, pick unsweetened plain versions to support gut health without the added sugar that can work against prostate-friendly eating. Number 3, foods. High in saturated fat. Taking the third spot, foods loaded with saturated fat. Fried foods, fast food, and fatty cuts of meat may be common, but they can be harsh on prostate health. When saturated fat intake stays high, inflammation rises throughout the body, and that's linked to prostate problems such as BPH and even cancer. These fats also work against your circulation. Over time, excess saturated fat can contribute to plaque in the arteries and restrict blood flow. With less circulation, the prostate receives fewer nutrients and less oxygen, which can weaken normal function hormones may shift too. Studies indicate that diets heavy in saturated fat can increase free testosterone levels, potentially encouraging abnormal prostate cell growth, especially risky for men already prone to prostate issues. The most protective move is to cut back sharply or, ideally, avoid fried foods, fast food meals, and high-fat meats. Instead, choose healthier fat sources like omega-3, rich fish, olive oil nuts, and avocados. These options help calm inflammation, support better hormone regulation, and strengthen cardiovascular health, all of which benefits the prostate. Number 2, excessive alcohol consumption. At number 2, drinking too much alcohol. An occasional drink at a social event may seem harmless, but frequent or heavy alcohol use can seriously undermine prostate health. Alcohol can shift your hormonal balance by pushing estrogen higher while lowering testosterone production. That imbalance can promote inflammation and create conditions that encourage abnormal prostate growth. It also irritates the bladder and prostate, stressing the entire urinary system. Many heavy drinkers notice classic warning signs such as frequent urination, a feeling of not fully emptying the bladder, or pain and discomfort when urinating, signals that alcohol may be contributing to prostate dysfunction. Dehydration makes the problem worse because alcohol acts as a diuretic. It increases fluid loss and concentrates the urine. More concentrated urine can further irritate the bladder and prostate, raising the risk of urinary tract infections and inflammation. Hydration matters. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps flush toxins and keeps the urinary system running smoothly. And yes, you can still enjoy social occasions without eliminating alcohol entirely. The key is moderation. Cutting back on both how often you drink and how much you drink can make a real difference. Opting for gentler choices like a small glass of red wine is typically a better option than large amounts of beer or hard liquor. Finally, pairing reduced alcohol intake with an antioxidant-rich diet, especially fruits and vegetables, can help soften alcohol's impact on the body. Number 1, refined sugar and simple carbohydrates. At number 1, refined sugar and fast-digesting carbs. If prostate health has a quiet saboteur, this is it. Frequent intake of sweets, sugary drinks, white bread, and refined pasta drives. Sharp blood sugar spikes followed by insulin surges. Over time, that pattern feeds chronic inflammation, one of the major drivers behind prostate enlargement and disease. Too much sugar also promotes weight gain, especially belly fat, and that further throws hormones off balance by lowering testosterone and raising estrogen, conditions that can accelerate prostate growth. Because simple carbs digest so quickly, blood sugar rises and then crashes, leaving you hungrier and craving even more sugar. Left unchecked, this cycle can progress to insulin resistance. It's linked not only to diabetes, but also to faster prostate cell growth and a higher risk of prostate cancer. The good news is, you can swap the worst carbs for better ones. Choose complex carbohydrates such as oats, brown rice, quinoa, and whole grain breads. They release energy more slowly, reduce glucose spikes, and provide fiber that supports digestion and weight control. Add more low glycemic fruits like apples, pears, and strawberries. Unlike processed sweets, they come with fiber, antioxidants, and key vitamins that help reduce inflammation and support prostate health. You don't have to eliminate sugar completely. The goal is to be strategic, prioritize natural sources, and keep your overall diet balanced. Now that you've covered what to cut back on, let's shift to what to add. These are 5 foods that can actively support, protect, and strengthen your prostate. Number 5, tomatoes. Tomatoes are packed with lycopene, the antioxidant responsible for their red color. Lycopene has been linked to a lower risk of prostate cancer and may help reduce prostate enlargement by fighting oxidative stress, a key factor in aging and abnormal cell changes. As prostate tissue becomes more vulnerable over time, lycopene helps defend against that damage. One practical tip: lycopene is absorbed more effectively when tomatoes are lightly cooked. So, tomato soup, homemade sauces, and roasted tomatoes are great choices. Tomatoes also provide vitamin C and potassium, which support immunity, calm inflammation, and help regulate blood pressure and muscle function, including the muscles involved in bladder control. Number 4, cruciferous vegetables, especially broccoli. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and kale contain sulforaphane, a compound known for strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Sulforaphane supports detoxification and helps the liver clear harmful substances, which matters for lowering prostate inflammation and disease risk. These vegetables may also support healthier hormone balance by reducing excess estrogen and promoting normal testosterone activity. Broccoli is also high in fiber, improving digestion and reducing bowel pressure that can worsen prostate discomfort. Number 3, pumpkin seeds. Small but powerful pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, a mineral essential for testosterone regulation and prostate protection. Zinc helps with cell repair and hormone stability, and low zinc levels are associated with a higher risk of BPH. Pumpkin seeds also contain phytosterols that may help lower DHT, a hormone linked to prostate enlargement. On top of that, they provide omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and support healthier blood flow. Number 2, green tea. Green tea is loaded with antioxidants that help fight inflammation, reduce free radical damage, and may slow abnormal prostate cell growth. Studies associate green tea intake with a lower risk of prostate cancer and improved urinary function. It also acts as a mild natural diuretic, helping the body flush out toxins and maintain healthier fluid balance. For the best results, choose plain unsweetened green tea and avoid sugary processed versions. Number 1, omega-3 rich fish. Salmon, sardines, tuna, and trout are excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids, among the most effective natural anti-inflammatory nutrients. Omega-3s support hormone regulation, improve circulation, and may help protect the prostate from abnormal cell growth. They can also help limit excessive DHT buildup and support long-term prostate health. Eating these fish 2 to 3 times per week may significantly reduce the risk of prostate dysfunction and prostate cancer. If fish isn't common in your diet, omega-3 supplements can be an option, ideally with guidance from a healthcare professional. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Which of these foods are you already including, and which ones do you want to start adding from today? Share your answer in the comments. Your input matters. Before we wrap up, remember this: your prostate doesn't change overnight, and neither does your health. It's shaped by the small choices you make every day: what you eat, what you cut back on, and what you decide to prioritize. The good news is you're not powerless. When you remove the foods that quietly fuel inflammation and hormone imbalance and replace them with foods that protect your body, you give your prostate a real chance to recover, function better, and stay strong for the long term. Start simple. Pick just one change this week. Swap processed meats for fresh protein, trade sugary snacks for whole foods, or add tomatoes, broccoli, pumpkin seeds, green tea, and omega-3 rich fish into your routine. One step leads to the next, and those steps add up faster than you think. If this video helped you understand what's harming your prostate and what can protect it, please support the channel by hitting subscribe. It helps us continue bringing you clear, science-based guidance that's easy to apply in real life. Also, tap the like button so more people who need this information can find it and leave a comment below, telling us which habit you're going to change first. Your story might encourage someone else to take action today. Thank you for watching, take care of your health, and I'll see you in the next video.